for the meeting. And the grammarian's role is to help us understand the words we use, come up with new and more creative ones, or recognize them so that we can learn from what others have done. My job is to make notes here. I've already noticed some things which are common misuses, in some cases ingrained in Toastmasters, because we need to examine what we say and what's common anyway. I've also been provided with this marvelous deck of words to work from. And I have looked at the set, and the word which seemed to be creeping into my vocabulary more and more in this past week is this one, kiosk, which is a small, light structure, such as a newsstand or a telephone booth. And it's a place where employment opportunities, advertising shows up and are posted. It's also where small sales are made. And I have been using it very recently to describe a kiosk where people input the telephone numbers to dial people to get into the closed gates of the community that I'm behind. The word is kiosk, K-I-O-S-K. Please don't spell it for me. And I'll look forward to seeing who uses it and how. Tommy and I heard from Gabby. But the three of you, congratulations. Helen said in the timing it was basically 2 minutes for tabletop. It's not basically 2 minutes, it's 2 minutes. Basically. And Alex used a phrase which Toastmasters uses everywhere, which drives me nuts. Honored guests. So, am I honored because you let me in here? Or am I an honorable guest? If you call me an honored guest, you're giving yourselves credit. Honorable guest lifts me up. I don't care who does it in Toastmasters. Stop it. Tim, you used the phrase, organize your whatever it is you're trying to sell. Kind of a pause. I don't know whether the grammarian could catch it or me, but it wasn't smooth as it could have been. Ellen, there's a minor thing. What else we don't know about him? It's not a traditional English phrasing. Owen, you had some wonderful uses of the language. You're poetic. I particularly noticed sweltering, rocket arm. Culprit is a word which is grabber. Now, when you refer to someone as muscle-bound, that, however, I will point out you used wrong. Muscle-bound isn't someone who has lots of muscles. It's actually someone whose muscles are so big that they bind him and keep him from doing what he needs to do. My favorite example, a muscle-bound guy in my fraternity, his muscles so big and so powerful, he couldn't quite bend enough to comb his own hair.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ellie, I liked a number of the phrases you used. Eulogy, nice, evocative phrase. BFF is a phrase which is used a lot. But boy, we know what that means, fast. Mortuary, a word that just sort of rolls and gets the mind working. Wonderful. Chiara, you said, my thought was what, and it wasn't what my thought was, my thought is, because you only had one thought. I applied for my entire family. You applied what? Applied what for your entire family? You skipped that. But you have not been selected. You have not been selected. That repetition is a rhetorical genius. Absolutely. Tommy, for the benefit of our members and guests, I am delighted You're delighted for our benefit? Or you want to tell us a meaningless throw in? Hong, the comfortable level. Interesting phrase. Comfort level is, I think, what you wanted. So the extra comfortable was too much. Brenda, you did not evaluate Ellie. I think maybe Tommy's the one who said that. You evaluated her speech. If you're evaluating Ellie, then we're finding out that she donates to charity, that she's good with cats. You know, we're not evaluating her, we're evaluating her speech. Gabby, episodic, diamond in the rough, implement, wonderful, colorful words. And lastly, Tommy, I'm going to ask for the timers report. So ask for it.
Oh, yeah, just do it.
We all have the tendency, the other way, one which isn't here, but you know, we'd like to thank you all, but you never do. So be careful these meaningless addendums to a phrase. Just do what you're going to do. Don't announce it, and if you do announce it, follow through. Thank you.